there, my name is Ayomia Aruno, founder, Know the Blocksmithing, and welcome to today's discussion. Thank you so much for joining us on set today, and I'm looking forward to having a wonderful time with my guest today. Today, we're going to be talking about one of our projects, which is the Blockchain Club. So, it is a program and an initiative to begin to train and create an inclusive community for secondary school scholars. And we are training them and educating them about the Web3 technologies, mainly the artificial intelligence, the virtual reality, and the blockchain technology. We are going to schools, starting in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, Nigeria, here, and we have inaugurated blockchain clubs all over these schools. Today I have with me two of the students from different schools who have enjoyed immensely the benefits of our trainings in their school so far. And they would like to share with us what it has been like with them to join the Know the Blocksmithing blockchain clubs. Okay, so they will introduce themselves to us. Your name, please?
Aminde Verdo.
Aminde, you're welcome.
And I'm Messenger.
Benson, so great to have you guys. Thank you so much. You're from which school?
GSS Wuse Zone 3.
That is Government Secondary School, which is Zone 3. Good.
And I'm from Government Secondary School, Karishi.
Government Secondary School, Karishi. Welcome. Welcome. It's great to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, let's go straight to the questions. We don't want to waste our viewers' time. How has it been like for you before joining the blockchain club? You know, the education part. How's the whole journey been like before joining the blockchain club?
Before joining the blockchain club, I had concerns about my employment after I graduate from school because our traditional educational system does not provide us with the education that we need to flow with the technical improvement in the global system now. So now that before I joined the blockchain club, I was worried that without this technical knowledge that I require, I will not be able to obtain job. I'll not be able to get an employment for myself when I graduate and I'm done with school. Because at the moment, technology is taking our place. It's replacing us with, like, for example, the artificial intelligence. It's replacing it's occupying the workspace all around the globe. And it's because we don't have the technical know-how to obtain some kind of jobs.
Great. So your major concern has been how to upskill yourself because the traditional curriculum are not providing enough trainings and information about the current global technological trends for you, which is very, very important for you to secure jobs. It is very important for you to have the best standout, right, in your career path. So, for example, you mentioned artificial intelligence. So many jobs, skills requires a level of basic to intermediate know-how, you know, how to operate this technological hacks, for example, in career phases. And the traditional school system has not yet pivoted towards the importance or integrating teaching you all the skills. And you're worried that I don't want to end up like some of our brothers or cousins around us, that, over the years they've remained unemployed and their excuse of not giving you money to buy pizza is because, they don't have the job yet, right? So that's been a source of worry and concern for you. Benson, tell me, what has been like before joining the blockchain club in your educational sphere?
Life before joining the blockchain club, I've been like, as she said, I've been having concern also because just recently, not too long before I joined blockchain club anyway, um I just knew that they were laying off some bankers because they don't have what is required to cope and get more and like to get more and like to move with
The trend of
the
things.
trend. Yes. So I heard about blockchain. I heard that blockchain is a club that teaches us about artificial intelligence
Mhm.
and also and more stuffs like that. Anyway. So I joined blockchain club because I didn't want to be on that disadvantaged school that our traditional curriculum and our traditional schooling system
Yes.
was. So that was life before joining
So
blockchain
to
club.
get you straight, the default setting for our current traditional schooling system has put us in a disadvantaged position.
Yes.
Why? Because there's so many new things that are coming up now, right? That has not been infused into the curriculum. We are still following the curriculum or of the 80s, of the 70s, of the 60s, whereas the technology that is in operation now. Have you seen? I'm sure you have come across the computers they were using in the 1990s. Of course, you will not see them like, but you've seen
Yes.
pictures, right?
Yes.
How bulky and big they had now. But now we can come out with one slim thing called a smartphone, and you're talking to people all over the world. You can come out with a slim thing called a tab, right? And it's a computer. So it is evident that the technologies that are be prevalent in the 60s, in the 50s, in the 40s are way quite different from what we have now. But why should we still continue in the trend, in our traditional curriculum, in the trend of things that was used before? And that is why at KBM we saw those lacuna, and we decided to ensure that we cannot continue to see the younger generations come up to the challenges we have faced, right? And still not provide solution to it. And the basic thing or where to start from, or the first step to integrating anybody into a sphere, into an ecosystem, is to educate them. And that is what we have been doing. So we decided to create blockchain clubs in schools to try to introduce, secondary scholars into what Web3 technology actually means. And this has not been done before because the attention or the spotlight has been on graduates or people that are ready to physically interact with the ecosystem that will generate income or things like that. But we are priming these young ones, we are priming these younger generations to be super innovators. I believe that you know that the longer the time you spend in learning about things, the better it is your result in or whatever it is you're producing, right? So let's say I've been a baker for the past 10 years. I can close my eyes and, bake out some things, but compared to somebody that is just starting 1 or 2 months ago. So this is what we have identified. And aside from training them early, we also want to create and ensure a strong foothold for the Web3 ecosystem. So they say that if you want a project, a wise one saying now that if you want a future for something, start educating the young ones. If you want to just, create profits, you can, just introduce it just to anybody. But if you're creating a future, a lasting impression for anything you're putting your hands in, of course, you train the younger ones about it. And that is what we are doing. We are trying to ensure that the Web3 technology in Africa has a strong foothold, right, by educating and creating an all-inclusive ecosystem, starting from this high school scholars. And I'm so glad that they too are already thinking about the challenges they might face in the future, especially in their career paths. And so I think I should ask now, why Web3? Why do you think that Web3 is the technology that you should really, really incline yourself into? Benson, can you start?
Okay. It gives room for decentralized system. Um, Let me use the word of one of our instructors in blockchain club. He said that um, this Web3 is a decentralized system. It allows everybody to have his or her say. It's not that, let me say, for instance, I own a company and, or let me say I own an app, and because you didn't greet me in market today, I say, I'll block you from using my app. It's a decentralized system where everybody will have his or her own say. Um, that's
So
why I
that's really a
choose
great
Web3.
one. Decentralization is based on open source, right? Everybody is welcome to contribute to a particular project. And I think that in this generation and even in your generation, going forward, everybody's clamoring for a decentralized system. Everybody wants to create an all-inclusive environment to improve on systems, to improve on technologies, and to have a say in whatever it is they are involved in. And most importantly, decentralization sits on transparency, it sits on immutability, which the Web3 technologies are giving to us in the blockchain ecosystem. And I think it is something that is worth staying on because from what you also said is saying that you want to ensure that you're technically trained in technologies that will remain relevant, right, in
Yes.
years to come. So you don't want to just sit back and learn about skills that are seen to be declining, but you can be sure that Web3 technologies are emerging. Now, we had a wave of AI late last year and this year, and you can be sure that there will be so much improvement on them, right?
Yes.
So, in the next 10, 20, 30 years, these technologies are just emerging and they will be improved on. And you can only get better at it, like I said. Okay, how about you?
Most of the recent technologies we've had have emerged from Web3. For example, the artificial intelligence. And this helps us to solve a lot of problems in our everyday activities, in our jobs. And because of this artificial intelligence we have, we can actually do our jobs more efficiently. It's like an assistant. It helps us to do something more efficiently. So with the help of, it's only because of Web3, because artificial intelligence only emerged from Web3. That's why we need Web3 in our day-to-day activities in today's world. So we need to build it up so that we can have a better future.
Great, great, great. So, to reiterate what you're saying that it is very important for you. Web3 is very important for you because you don't just you don't want to you don't want to find yourself in a position where you can't be able to use all these upcoming technologies, right? There's a popular saying that AI is not here to replace you. AI is here to replace people that don't know how to use AI, right? So
Yes.
you want to ensure that I am well skilled enough to be able to use or have these technical skills to be able to operate all the trending, right, new innovations. And that is beautiful. That is placing yourself, you said one very important thing, that is placing yourself, removing yourself from a disadvantage pool
Yes.
and intentionally through your what your involvement, your trainings, your learnings, right, into placing yourself into the advantageous
Cool.
goal.
Yes.
That's great. I'm so happy to hear you guys are gaining so much. And that will lead me to the next question. What is the blockchain club like in your school? Can you give us an insight into how the blockchain club is like? Do you find it very interesting? What does it involve or entails to join the blockchain club in your school?
Okay, at my school, the blockchain club is like a platform where students come together and we brainstorm and bring up ideas. And then we form a solid plan that can help us use our recent technology our Web3 technology to provide solutions for the problems we have today in different sectors. And we also have mentors that guide us, that pilot us towards achieving these goals, assisting us in maybe implementing them effectively.
That's beautiful. So basically, you're not just they don't throw resources at you. You have people you can ask questions. Then you have a community where you can collaborate. You can a platform for shared learning, right? You have a platform where you can conveniently stay in your traditional environment of learning, which is your school, and we come in and train you, so you don't have to think about, oh, where are we going to train today? Where are we going to meet today? It's at your convenience, right? And we're still able to. It's open to everybody. Or is there an exam that you people do, or is there a restriction to joining the club?
No.
No, there isn't.
So it's basically for people that you are just interested
Yes.
in learning about Web3 technology, and they take you from zero knowledge, right, to the basic knowledge to the intermediate knowledge. Nancy, do you have any other thing to add? How is the blockchain like in your own school?
For me, blockchain is the best club anyway because I was a member of Jet Club.
Okay.
So Jet Club was just, though they also think they teach technology. They
Yes.
think they don't teach it, but they think they teach technology, but their own technology is, allow me to use this word, trash. So I was the president of Jet Club, but I had to leave that position because you cannot be a village champion and you're not making anything out of it, but you're still saying like I'm a village champion, stuff like that.
So that means you're saying that the blockchain club created a platform where you can, create innovations globally.
Yes,
Yeah. So we have some other partners like
yes,
the Methodin Global Virtual Universities where you can meet people of like minds all over the world. And we have other projects too that as you progress in your training, we are going to open you up to, right, to the United States Nations, this decentralized autonomous organization that KBM is going to be partnering with, and we're going to be the first Web3 hub that is going to start that hub in Africa here. And very soon we're going to be opening up to our students where they will learn about governance model, create governance models about their own environment that is relating to their own environment. And it's so amazing that we have people like you that are eager, to create solutions in their environment. People like you that are eager to identify the fact that, okay, will this technology or this means of teaching, like you said, will it be effective? Will this not be effective? To identify the one that will be effective for you and make that decision based on that, and use this decision that you made to create, a pathway, better pathway for yourself and other people that might think like you. And that is also great to know. And I feel what other things is involved in joining the blockchain club.
like next time we are going to be learning more about apps and websites. We can, like, we are going to split ourselves, and I know that if by that next time when we start learning about making apps and websites, I am going to create my own app. I'm
Right.
going to create my own
So
website.
so
I want to
so
be like that Elon Musk one day. Yes.
Yeah, I like your ambition, Vincent. I like your ambition. So basically, our blockchain clubs involve, like you said, splitting ourselves into two. What it meant by that is that we have two pathways, right, of learning in the blockchain club. So after doing the basic class, we split them into the non-technical part and the technical part. So the technical part are for people that would like to become developers in the Web3 ecosystem, and the non-technical part are people that would just want to integrate Web3 skills into whatever career path they might choose to. And is just representing thousands of students. The enthusiasm from him is representing thousands of students in our blockchain clubs. How eager they are to start this next phase of their learning. And I think what other thing do you have to involve a kind of fee, or what does it entail to what other thing does it entail to join the trainings in your school?
And blockchain.
Yes,
Okay, just for you to go and write your name. That's all.
that's all.
As simple as that.
That's
There's
simple.
no fee, there's nothing.
Nothing.
Just go write your name and you're a member of you're a
So
member of blockchain.
So basically, in the Know the Blocks Melvin blockchain club, it is open to all. It is absolutely free. It is absolutely free. What we need from you is what your enthusiasm, your ability to learn, of course, write and speak English. Those are the basic things, and just that enthusiasm, that eagerness for you to learn, and we will take you up from there. And I'm very sure that through this initiative, we're going to bat lots of innovations, lots of solutions. Like we started with during the first Web3 educational exposition in Africa organized by Know the Blocks Melvin just last month. And it was an also time because we had an hackathon where we had the five finalists from different schools come up with solutions in the different sectors in Nigeria, in agriculture, in health, in entertainment, and the likes. And we know that we are one step closer to creating emerging solutions in the next generation. I must thank you again, Benson, for coming to our set today,
Thank you for
for
having me.
sharing with us your journey so far, being part of the blockchain club in your schools. I'm looking forward to the mind blowing things you guys are going to come up with in your different schools. The workshop we're going to start off with very soon with very important ecosystem stakeholders in Web3 sphere. And I know that you are just one step closer, to putting yourself in that advantageous position, like you guys mentioned. Thank you once again. And I'm looking forward to having you sometime very soon on the set again to discuss some of those innovations that you've started working on.
Well, thank you very
Thank
much.
you
Thank
guys for
you very
joining us
much.
today.
Thank you.
I'll see you soon. Bye.